Hold on to your rings, folks, because we've got a cosmic update that's sure to light up your screens. This week, the industry buzz is swirling with the news that Hal Jordan, the iconic Green Lantern, has finally been cast for the upcoming DCU series. But here's the twist. Josh Brolin, the initially rumored choice, just dropped out at the last minute. Yes, you heard that right. Just when we thought we might get some hilarious poetic justice, after Brolin spent years poking fun at Ryan Reynolds for his portrayal of Green Lantern, he's out, and the casting gods have smiled upon a new hero. Today, we're diving deep into all the juicy details of this casting switch-up, the connections it creates, and what it all means for the future of the DC Universe. So, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on these updates. Let's start with the casting news. Kyle Chandler is officially stepping into the green boots of Hal Jordan. Known primarily for his role in Friday Night Lights, Chandler brings a gravitas that could redefine the character. But that's not all. His connection to both Ryan Reynolds and Josh Brolin is downright fascinating. Remember, it was Brolin who took on the role of Cable in Deadpool 2, while Chandler was previously in the running for that very role. Now the tables have turned, and Chandler is taking the lead in a way no one saw coming. What's even more exciting? This isn't just any Green Lantern series. The show is being touted as a true detective-style narrative, focusing on Hal Jordan mentoring a younger John Stewart. Imagine it, a gritty, Earth-based series that combines the thrill of crime investigation with the cosmic powers of the Green Lantern Corps. Sounds epic, right? The series is poised to unveil a terrifying mystery that links directly into the larger narrative of the DC Universe. We've got a lot to unpack here. So, here's where it gets really intriguing. Chandler's contract is specifically for the HBO series, with no immediate film commitments. This has led to rampant speculation among fans. Are we going to see Hal Jordan meet an untimely end by the end of Season 1, a la Ned Stark in Game of Thrones? The idea of him sacrificing himself to protect John Stewart certainly fits the narrative, and it would set the stage for a younger Green Lantern to join the Justice League down the line. Could it be that this older, grizzled Hal Jordan is simply paving the way for the next generation of heroes? Chandler's Hal is envisioned as a mentor, grizzled, perhaps a bit jaded, and definitely not your typical bright-eyed hero. Think of him as 2 days away from retirement, wrestling with his past while trying to guide John Stewart through the chaos of the universe. This nuanced portrayal will allow for deeper character development than we've seen in previous adaptations. Chandler's proven ability in dramatic roles makes him a fitting choice to take on this complex character. Now, let's zoom out a bit. The DCU has some serious plans lined up. With the release of the Batman 2 and a new Supergirl movie also slated for 2026, the landscape is changing rapidly. The Green Lantern series, which will feature a more mature take on the character, is part of a larger plan where the focus is less on the big team-ups for now and more on character-driven storytelling. But what about the rest of the Justice League? We know that a proto-version of the League is already in the works, with characters like Mr. Terrific and Hawkgirl set to appear in the upcoming Superman movie. Interestingly, Nathan Fillion will be reprising his role as Guy Gardner, another Green Lantern. This gives us a fascinating look into the evolving dynamics of the DC Universe. However, we're still waiting on the official casting announcement for John Stewart. With rumors swirling around, including a talented actor from Rebel Ridge, the anticipation is building. It's worth noting that the Justice League we'll eventually see won't be assembled right away. James Gunn has laid out a chapter-based approach to storytelling, reminiscent of Marvel's Phases, but with its own unique flavor. This first chapter, dubbed Gods and Monsters, aims to establish individual characters and their arcs before the grand team-ups begin. It's going to take some time before we see the full-fledged Justice League on screen, so patience is key. As we delve deeper into the multiverse of the DCU, it's clear that James Gunn is shaping a vision that draws on both the comic lore and modern storytelling techniques. He's hinted that the Green Lantern series will feature various other lanterns, adding even more layers to the narrative. Speaking of connections, let's talk about Maxwell Lord. Sean Gunn, James's brother, will portray this character in the upcoming film. Interestingly, Maxwell Lord has a complicated history with the Justice League, particularly in the Justice League International comics, where he played a pivotal role. It's possible we might see the early formation of the Justice League as a kind of mock team sponsored by Lord, leading to some hilariously awkward encounters. What's next for The Flash? With the previous film featuring Ezra Miller still fresh in everyone's minds, the casting for the new Flash remains under wraps. Will it be Barry Allen, or will we get Wally West instead? Given the ages of the characters being introduced, Wally West might just be the perfect fit for the new team. And let's not forget about Lex Luthor. Michael Rosenbaum's portrayal has been heralded as one of the best, but don't hold your breath for a cameo in the upcoming Superman movie. Although Gunn is close with Rosenbaum, it appears they're keeping things fresh with new faces in the rebooted DCU. As we draw this whirlwind journey to a close, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Kyle Chandler stepping into the role of Hal Jordan? Do you think we'll see him meet an untimely fate in the HBO series, or could he have a more enduring role in the DCU? And who do you hope will be cast as Jon Stewart? Thanks for tuning in to The Cinematic Wonder. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay updated on all the latest news and analysis. Your thoughts and reactions are what fuel these discussions, so drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep dreaming big and shining bright.